What is up, guys? This is Turn Green Go Ham. Thanks for joining me today. Gonna start a Let's Play of Demon's Souls. So I watched the video for the PlayStation 5 release and just got super excited about it. So thought I'd come back and play a round of Demon's Souls and get ready for the remake. Try to brush up on my parry skills and try to remember where everything is. It looks like it's going to be a pretty close one-to-one remake, so I wanted to get back in here, get brushed up, and try to remember everything about the game. This will be, I'm going to call it a Let's Play, but it will be pretty much a walkthrough. We're going to grab everything we can. I'm going to go through both light and dark tendencies on the world and the character, and you know, just try to explore everything there is for Demon's Souls to offer. So we're going to start with a melee class. Like I know everybody goes royalty. Royalty's easy mode. You got the MP regen ring, and you can just cast spells all day. Yeah, there is some spacing and timing issues with it, but in general, I feel like it's just easy mode. So when it comes to the melee classes, really Knight and Temple Knight are my two favorites, but the Temple Knight starts with a lighter shield. It is a 100% block shield like the regular Knight, but it's lighter, so we can get some more mobility out of our character in early game. I feel like that's more important. Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, but it is what it is. And it does start with a really good weapon. So we're going to go ahead and name our character here. Going with the theme of the channel, let's just call him Ham. And male. Yeah, we want male because there's some male-only gear towards the end of the game that I definitely want to put on for looks. Especially since we're going to be going for a big heavy weapon. Temple Knight, yep, and then let's edit the appearance. I want him to be from the north. I want him to be pretty old. I like that bowl haircut. And go white. You know, he's starting to look a little bit like Dolph Lundgren. Let's see if we can make him look even more like it. Need a big old chin. Kinda, no. Oh, that's weird looking. There we go, bring it in some. Short, back. Yeah, it needs a little work on the nose though. Let's go to the nose. Let's slant it down. Bring it in. Flatten it out. Oh, too far. Man, that looks like Dolph Lundgren if I've ever seen him in a video game. Alright, that'll do. Let's go ahead and get started here. We are going to play the Journey to the Nexus.
King Alant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valorfax of the royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valorfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force. And the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraya and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
I'm hoping for savior. So yeah, we're going to play the Journey to the Nexus. The main reason is you get past the skill check boss at the end of it, and you do get some pretty nice items for starting out. So here we go.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Some of the videos there get a little blurry. We're playing on the emulator. It's just too much of a pain to try to capture from the PS3. So I brought up the lighter shield. Yeah, it's definitely ugly, but it is what it is. It's 100%. We're not going to be blocking a whole lot. We're more going to be parrying, but it's nice to have in a pinch. I talked about some mobility. So the problem is you start out really heavy. We're 41.8 out of 42 on the equip burden. And what that transitions to is fat rolls. We don't want that. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to lose some weight here. That's how I imagine Dolph Lundgren would go into battle. But more importantly, we're quick rolling. This is a strength build. It starts with a pretty decent weapon, the halberd. It's not an in-game weapon for sure, but it's got great reach, got good stun on it, good stagger. And it's not like a spear where it, just flies forward. You get good sweeping attacks. So if you got multiple enemies in front of you, it works really well. Now, that being said, we're not going to stick with it for long. The second area of the first world has a claymore in it, and I do like the claymore, so we're going to end up going with that. But for right now, it'll definitely do what we want it to do. I talked about the remake, and one of the things I hope they leave the same is the world tendency. How you've got white and black world tendency. You gonna jump at me, bro? We got white and black world tendency. We also have white and black character tendency, and we're gonna go through all of that. We're gonna swing it both ways, and in the second world, if you do a pure white playthrough, you do get a really awesome strength weapon called the Dragon Bone Smasher. And I mean, if I'm gonna make a strength character, I'm gonna have it. So be prepared. We're gonna spend some time. We may get done with an area and then go back through it and look at some new enemies and new NPCs and stuff like that. Just kind of circle around these guys. They're real easy backstabs. Come on, jump at me. You're not gonna jump at me? Alright. Oh, you thought you were slick. What about you? You gonna jump? Yep. So leave me a comment down below, guys. Let me know what you're looking forward to with the remake. What are you hoping they leave in? What are you hoping they change? It looks pretty close to a one-to-one remake to me. You know, I brought up in the beginning I wasn't going to play royalty on this playthrough. I was one of the lucky ones. I did get a PlayStation 5 pre-order. I've got Demon Souls pre-ordered as well, so as soon as that comes out, I'll be putting out a Let's Play of that. Probably a full-blown walkthrough and some build videos and things like that as well. But I am going to play royalty for the first playthrough there. And not because it's easy mode, but because I want to see what they changed. There we go, got the parry. I want to see what they changed. I want to see if they brought Firestorm back into line with other classes. I want to see, is the starting gift the same? Do you just have mad crazy mana all the time? Or did they do some stuff to change it and make it more in line with everybody else? But I will be putting that out as soon as that releases. FromSoftware are some of my favorite games, whether it be Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne. Sekiro was great, kind of a one and done for me. I think because there was a lack of customization for, you know, secondary playthroughs, but I've played this game through probably 6 or 7 times, and I don't even want to count on Dark Souls 3, man. I've played so many times through on Dark Souls 3. Those counters are always worth more damage. If you can get them to bounce off your shield, it'll hit harder. So look for the channel to start cranking out some of those videos. I'm thinking about trying a more difficult version of Bloodborne playthrough. I want to do an arcane playthrough from the get-go. Not a lot of arcane stuff early on, so be a little challenge, but I think it'll be interesting. But first and foremost, we're going to be on that Demon Souls remake, as well as Assassin's Creed Valhalla when it comes out, because if there's one thing I love almost as much as FromSoft games, it's open world RPGs. So, alright, so this is our first boss. He's a big demon boss. The trick with him is, man, like a majority of Dark Souls bosses, if you stay on his butt, you're going to have a good time. I know that sounds bad, but hey, it is what it is. So we're going to run in there to meet him. He's got 4 pillars in the center of the room. He'll kind of knock those down, and we'll have plenty of room to maneuver around him. If we let him get too close to the door over here, there's a couple of walls we can get pinched. The only thing that's really going to mess us up is if we get caught next to something. So here we go. Time to get good. Really need him to knock this other pillar down. Whenever he goes up in the air like that, just back away. That shockwave will get you. Actually really love it when he does that back to back. There we go. That pillar's gone now. That's good. Big ol' ugly butt. Man, seeing the demo of the remake in this guy, just night and day. I watched the video a little bit earlier, and now that I'm back in the game, I'm like, man, did I love these graphics back in the day? And you know, sad thing is, yeah, we did, because games before this didn't look this good. It's amazing where they've come. I don't know if you noticed, but you do also get counter damage on this guy. You'll notice that if I hit him right after a swing, it does a little bit more damage than it does with a normal attack. And one more hit. We got it. Like I said, stay on his butt. It's pretty easy peasy. Because we played this area, we get a nice shiny boss soul here. And we're gonna go pick up some more goodies. So you get through with the first guy, and now you look at this guy, and you're like, man, it just keeps throwing it at you, doesn't it? Definitely not meant to be an easy game. Full moon grass. Those are big hills. And then this is the reason we came down here. This is what it's all for right here. We get free upgrade materials, hardstone shards and sharpstone. Those are going to allow us to upgrade weapons early on, and also these souls are going to give us the souls to get some early level ups. Okay, so he looks pretty intimidating. Let's see what he's got. He's a cheater. So you go in, you think, man, here we go, time to fight a boss. Nope, time to die. Welcome to Dark Souls. Excuse me, Demon Souls.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
And there's our OG Firekeeper.
This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect them to another.
Okay, so she's talking about the archstones. We've died here. We cannot escape. Every time we die, we get brought back to life. If you die as a human, you come back as a ghost. If you die as a ghost, you come back as a ghost. If you look at the top left, though, when we come back as a ghost, we come back with half health. So it says if you kill demon souls, if you kill demons and get their souls, you regain your physical bodies. So that health that we're missing won't come back until we kill a big demon's soul. A big demon get his soul. So if you notice, she's nowhere to be found now. She just kind of teleported off. She's how you level up and progress in the game. She tells you where to go. So until we kill the first boss, we're stuck just like this. Can't level up, and we're a ghost. So these are the archstones she's talking about. If you notice, touch this archstone, it says it's sealed. Starting from the bottom over there is 1, 2, 3, and then down there is 4 and 5. 6 never was completed, but they're all sealed except for the first one, which means the only place we can go is the Boletarian Palace. We're going to save that for the next episode, but while we're here, we're going to go ahead and get a bunch of dialogue out of the way. It's time to meet, well, he's just a really sad guy.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria. You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? It's all the same. You're just another prisoner of the Nexus. We're welcome here, as long as we keep slashing up demons.
Man, that is just a really sad laugh. He reminds me of Hawkwood from Dark Souls. Somebody needs to get this man some Wellbutrin. So this is going to be our blacksmith. He's going to upgrade our weapons. He can upgrade shields too. To me, it's kind of a waste unless you're doing a big, beefy boy stability type build. Basically, you just get shield stability, and if you have a slam, you get a little extra slam damage. But he'll upgrade your weapons. He will sell a few minor things and also repair your equipment. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
You new here? Do you hear for my services? The name's Baldwin. Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
So like I said, he upgrades your weapons. We could upgrade the halberd right now because we went ahead and killed the first boss and got some upgrade materials. But like I said, we're going to be getting some different weapons pretty early on. So I'm going to leave it the way it is for right now. We can get by with it just like it is. And just to show you here what I was talking about, you see physical attack 65, that's for a slam of some sort, and then the guard break reduction at 53. If I were to upgrade it, I'd get guard break reduction of 55. So unless you're going to turtle behind your shell, it's just really not worth it. He's also got some items for sale here. Basic healing and MP regain stuff. Get some grindstones to increase your durability, and then some basic weapons and arrows. Now, we are going to kill a dragon early on. That dragon's going to take a lot of arrows and bolts to kill. But this guy's just too expensive, so we're going to pick him up somewhere else.
No interest, eh? I can tell you're not gonna last long here.
Thanks for the insult, Gramps. So this guy, this is going to be Stockpile Thomas. He's going to hold on to your stuff that you can't carry. We talked about equipment burden, but there's also item burden you can see there. So as you try to pick stuff up, that number's going to grow. And if it gets too heavy, then you can't pick up anything else new. So we're going to bring our stuff here in between levels. Just make sure that we can keep picking up the interesting stuff that we get in each of the levels. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
Got plenty of baggage for you. Let's go ahead and talk to him. He's got something a little interesting to say here.
When the scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls.
So his wife and his daughter are still missing. So usually when FromSoft gives you some kind of little nugget like that, it means you're going to end up doing something about it. So we'll find out pretty soon. There's an item coming up that kind of puts that story together. Until then,
best of luck to you.
We've got one more NPC in the room. These two wings on each side. You've got this one over here, and then the one across the way. This is where the majority of your NPCs are going to hang out during the game. Right now, there's not a lot of people here. You're going to buy things, do quests, things like that from these guys. Let's see what she has to say. It's not much, but we'll listen.
Oh my. How has this happened? Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Oh, Mbasa.
I don't know what Umbasa means, but I'm pretty sure she's saying, "Oh Lord."
Oh, Mbasa.
So anyway, we'll find out who her friends are later on. And that pretty much wraps us up here. It's time to go to the Boletarian Palace, but we're going to go ahead and save that for the next video. I'm going to try to keep the videos between 20 and 30 minutes. Don't want to take too long. But if you enjoyed what you saw, leave me a like. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to have some more videos coming out very shortly, so hit that notification icon. And like I said, if you have time, leave me a comment. Tell me about what you're hoping for in the Demon Souls remake. Till then, we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.